So hello and welcome to another video from Raggy's Beer Reviews. So today, Nottingham Craft Beer Festival have announced that DEYA, and I always thought DEYA was a Derby brewery because of the DE. Obviously they're not, but are coming to Nottingham Craft Beer Festival in the middle of June this year. I actually have nothing to do with Nottingham Craft Beer Festival. Although, to be fair, nothing to do with any of the beer festivals locally. Yeah, all breweries. I think they all hate me, but there you go. Can't win them all. So, for those who don't know about DEYA, this is in some ways it's my version of an about DEYA. Who are they? What beers do they brew? So it says here, DEYA Brewing Company is an independent brewery in Cheltenham, UK, focusing on hoppy beers, lagers, traditional UK styles, and mixed fermentation. And basically, on-site tap room is at the heart of our brewery and is open every week for fresh tins and delicious craft pours. And it says here, we take a holistic approach to business, striving to be the best employer we possibly can. Fair dues on that. There are too many bad employers who let certain people get away with murder and bullying and everything else, and then other people, good workers, are taken advantage of and never moved up the ladder. Sadly, I have seen that way too much. Operating in a fair, sustainable, and human-driven way. Keep on crocking. I like that. So the beers that they do. Let's go to the shop. Here we go. Shop. Let's click on shop. And it says here 5% off 12 or more individual cans, 10% off 24, free shipping on orders over 60. Steady Rolling Man is one of theirs. I actually had that at the Crown in Beeston on keg the other week. So beers at the moment, Steady Rolling Man, £4.50 for that, for a single can. Let's go to the cans. Spoken into Existence is the alcohol free. Well, 0.5, which is basically alcohol free. Oh, their bloody site's a bit strange. Is it scrolling that way? No. Is that scrolling that? Ah, there you go. It's got a weird scrolling thing. So you got a merch bundle with Steady Rolling Man, a t-shirt Steady Rolling Man. And all the cans are below. Right, it's just me, not knowing their website. So you've got one called Into the Haze, 6.2% for £5.50. Magazine cover, I've reviewed that at the Bread and Bitter, Castle Rock Pub. Tappy Pills, I've actually reviewed that as well. Got it from Smiling Grape. Bucket Listener, never heard of that, never seen that one before. 3.4%. I have a real issue with 3.4%. Done right, great. Far too much sometimes, far too much hoppy, and far too many hops sometimes chucked in and not balanced. You do see it quite a bit as well. Some local breweries got it on the nail, and there's one or two that haven't. You can't grow concrete. No, you can't. And as a gardener, you can't. Spoken into Existence at 0.5%. Driving That Train, a collaboration with Beak at 6%. Dust My Broom, 5.8% pale ale. DEYA Session Pills, a 3.4% lager. 3.4%. Brett Pills, a mixed fermentation, 4.8%. Brett Pale, again a mixed fermentation at 5.1%. Same price, mind. There's a mixed pack of 6 for £25. 2 of each. Just checking out what's here. That seems to be all the beers that they do. Let me just check the bottles out, just to see if there's oat in bottles, being as they are. So let's go to the bottles if there is any. Ah, yeah. So mixed fermentation Mayhill bundle, plums, a mixed fermentation bundle, 3 of them for 15 quid. So yeah, they obviously like to do their mixed fermentations. Don't hear a lot about the mixed fermentations in the open as it is. I think the only place in Nottingham that would do these beers will be somewhere like the Brew Tavern, you know, or maybe Junkyard, you know, them sort of places. There's not many who will do that type of beer. I'm trying to think of the name of the other one. There's another one, but I can't think of the bloody name of it. Quite a few mixed fermentations. I do remember that they had actually had a separate brewery just for mixed fermentation, because of obviously the issues that brings to a brewery, wild yeast and that sort of stuff. So yeah, I ain't rattled on too long, have I? DEYA coming to Nottingham Craft Beer Festival. That's a good start. Today's the first day that the Craft Beer Festival have announced it. Like I say, I am not part of Nottingham Craft Beer Festival. They were just kind the other year, 2 years ago, when I left the beer festival, fell over, smacked my head on the concrete, ended up in the QMC, Queen's Medical Centre, for 11 hours, stitches and a bleed on the brain and all that sort of thing. Yeah, and they were good enough to send me some alcohol-free beer. And yeah, bless them. And it was a kind gesture, got to be honest. And where it is, I think it's one of the best craft beer festivals in the UK. I think it's because of the location, although I reckon it should be bigger than what it is. But it is a great location. And when breweries bring their A game, when they put the effort in, not just to bring a blooming table with a couple of keg machines on, but when they, you know, they even if they bring an actual semi-bar setup to make it look like they've put an effort in, then brilliant. I absolutely love that. Previous years, Brew York for the last 2 years have done that amazingly well. You know, I'm hoping to get this year. I think the Happy Drinkers may be away on the date it occurs. I may have to go down on my own. Yeah, probably get my son to come and pick me up. It's got a bad reputation. Yeah. No one trusts me these days. You know, it is what it is. I've kind of been naughty twice now. Although ending up in hospital was the biggest, you know, the thing that made me slightly grow up and stop just drinking beer for the fun of it. Just because I can doesn't mean I should. But in any case, DEYA Brewing, big draw to Nottingham Craft Beer Festival. Be very interesting to see what they bring. Be very interesting to see collaborations that come of it. You know, if I was talking directly to DEYA, there are breweries locally. Obviously, Neon Raptors comes to mind, Black Iris, but certainly Bang the Elephant and Alter Ego Brewing. 4 breweries there who share the love of craft that DEYA do in different ways. But absolutely amazing breweries. You know, I'm looking forward to them coming. For the people who watch this, maybe some people will. What do you think about DEYA coming to the beer festival? Nottingham. And if you're thinking about coming, 1, get your tickets early. 2, book your rooms early. You know, hotels or Airbnb. The funny thing is, there's an Airbnb literally 6 doors up the road from Baggy's Beer Reviews. Not going to tell you my address for obvious reasons, but there's actually an Airbnb literally 6 doors up the road from me. How crazy is that? It's either an Airbnb or it's a knocking shop. I haven't worked it out yet, but there's a different car there every day, and it's like, what the hell's going off here? But anyway, that's my little look at DEYA in my own way. Hopefully I'll review some more of their beers in due course if I see them locally. Luckily Crown in Beeston does seem to have some of theirs. It's all down to the pub you go in and when you go into it, you know. But yeah, a good start from Nottingham Craft Beer Festival. Thank you for watching. See you soon.